Most people think they're designing their life when, if you look closely, they're not designing it at all. They're just drifting. Not because they're lazy or because they lack intelligence, but because no one ever taught them how to make an intentional decision about the direction of their life. So instead of deciding, they follow whatever path is already in front of them. And over time, that path quietly becomes their life. So think about how people move through life. They go to school because that's the path that everyone takes. Then you choose a career based on what seems reasonable, what feels safe, or what people around you expect, right? You get a job and you adjust your lifestyle around that job. And then slowly, without ever making a clear decision, your life structure forms around those early choices. Your schedule, your income, your time, even your options. All of it gets shaped by decisions that were often made without intentional thought. Not because people are incapable of designing their life, but because drifting just feels normal. I'm gonna tell you why drifting happens. Drifting is easy because it doesn't require much resistance. When you follow the default path, you don't have to question things. You don't have to risk standing out, and you don't have to make difficult decisions about what you actually want. You just keep moving forward with what's already been set up for you, right? School leads to work. Work leads to routines. Routines lead to years passing you by, and before you know it, the direction of your life has already been decided for you without you really even consciously choosing it. So the real problem with drifting isn't that the path is always bad. The problem is that it often leads somewhere that you never intentionally chose. You wake up years later realizing your schedule is built around someone else's system, your income is tied to someone else's structure, and your time is limited by decisions that you already made earlier. So changing direction suddenly becomes much, much harder. Not impossible, but harder. Because once a structure in your life is built, it creates a momentum of its own. So there's a turning point, right? The moment things change is when someone stops drifting and they start deciding. When they pause long enough to ask questions like, where is the current direction of my life taking me? Like, if nothing changes, where will I be 5, 10 years down the line? And most importantly, is this a life? Is that a life that I intentionally want? Right? Because once you start asking those questions, you stop living by default and you start designing. So there's a truth about life design. Designing your life, it doesn't mean having everything perfectly figured out. It means something so much simpler. It means realizing that your life direction is not something that should happen accidentally. It's something that you should actually actively think about and gradually shape over time. Small intentional decisions begin replacing the automatic ones. Your time becomes more deliberate. Your goals become clearer. And the direction of your life stops becoming something you drift into, and it starts becoming something that you actually choose. Most people spend years drifting through decisions that they never intentionally made. But the moment you become aware of that, you begin something powerful. You have choice. Because once you realize drifting is happening, you can stop. And once you stop drifting, you can start deciding where your life is actually going. So if you like this, follow for more conversations on intentional growth. And until next time, man, I'm going to see you. Oh, and by the way, comment choose down below if you're going to choose how you start living your life today. Till next time, man. Peace.